How to get all the calls or how to never get called for a gig again. My name is Sam Barsh. I am a writer, producer, and musician. My work has won multiple Grammys. I've written 2 #1 singles, and I also have played thousands of live shows and hired hundreds of musicians. I'm going through some stuff that really pisses me off and makes me not want to hire people ever again. Or if they do stuff right, they go to the top of my list. So the first video I talked about was being on time. This one is about being prepared. It's not just about the obvious that you have to be prepared because you're doing a job, you're playing people's music. There's a big psychological element to getting called for gigs by people. We are working for fellow artists. Artists are sensitive. We are putting ourselves out there. If you are a band leader playing your own music, it's even more sensitive. So number one, showing up to rehearsal unprepared, they know you didn't check out the music. If the person has sent you charts or sheet music and you didn't print them out or didn't put them on an iPad and you're just like, hey, can you have charts there? They know you haven't read the charts. Even if you maybe looked at them on your laptop, you are just going to be coming to the rehearsal to learn the music. Now, some people are good enough that they can do that, or if the gig comes around and it's fine, whatever. But I will tell you that if you show up to rehearsal knowing the music, you're in, even before the gig starts, because they know that you take it seriously. It shows them that you showed respect. It shows the quality of your professionalism. I've had gigs where I showed up to the rehearsal super prepared. Before the gig even happened, they called me for another gig, because they knew it was going to be fire. Number two, if you are a sub in a band that you don't usually play with and that you don't know the repertoire, but the rest of the band does because they're regulars, if you show up on the gig and you don't play the music right, don't be in the green room on the break or before the gig talking to people on your phone, having a drink. That is one of the things that annoys me so much. And I've caught myself doing that too. And I'm like, hey, I'm messing around on my phone. I really should be looking over this music for this gig I've never played before. And I'll catch myself and I'll do it. Don't think people aren't looking. Don't think a band leader didn't notice that you weren't listening to the music before the set that you f***ed up, because they are. And if they weren't, other people in the band were like, yo, this dude had the music for a week. We were all hanging out. We could have talked about it. They were just doing whatever. I'm sorry to curse here, but this is how strongly I feel about that. If that's you, you are not getting called by me again. Just straight up. Square business, baby. So again, listen to me or not, but I know I'm right, and I give people a lot of work. So